More than 230 new laws go into effect January 1st. Here are several that could impact you, your family, or community. Senator Michael Conley's right to try law gives terminally ill patients access to clinical trial, experimental medical treatments, and medications.
If your doctor says it will help you. If the pharmaceutical company says they're willing to do it, it allows you expedited access to experimental medications that may save or prolong your life.
Repeat drunk drivers will be required to install breath-checking ignition interlock devices in their cars, thanks to a new law spearheaded by Senator Jason Barrickman.
This is about keeping repeat drunk drivers off of our roads.
Any child care facility that takes care of children ages 6 and under must show proof their employees received the Tdap vaccine and have received 2 doses of the measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine, or provide proof of immunity under a new law led by Senator Christine Radogno.
We sort of had a hole in our coverage, and that is daycare workers who actually work with young children that are themselves not old enough to be vaccinated, and that if we were able to address that situation, we could prevent some of these kids from getting these devastating childhood diseases.
Senator Kyle McCarter's Senate Bill 1129 combats dangerous synthetic or designer street drugs by targeting how they are made and allowing prosecutors to not have to wait as long for lab tests to show if the synthetic drug involved was illegal.
These predators need to be put on notice that they're going to be put in jail if they bring those into the state of Illinois.
The sale of powdered caffeine to anyone under 18 and the sale of products consisting of or containing powdered alcohol will be prohibited under 2 new laws. A new law also establishes rules and regulations for police officers who wear body cameras. The law protects the public through several police reforms and requires police officers who wear a camera to keep it on when conducting any law enforcement activities. Major airports in Illinois have the next year to get a location ready at each terminal behind the security screening area for women who want to breastfeed in private. Smaller airports must comply with the new law if a new terminal is constructed, expanded, or renovated. You will soon be able to hunt bobcats every fall and winter in Illinois under a new law spearheaded by Senator Sam McCann.
They're obviously a very important part of the ecosystem, so we want to be proactive in managing the proper ratios so that they can continue to thrive along with the rest of the ecosystem.
Another new hunting law, brought forward by Senator Chapin Rose, raises the age cap for youth hunting licenses from 16 to 18.
Hunting's big tourism for our downstate communities, brings a lot of money in. But it's also about, frankly, family and allowing parents to take their kids out.
Those convicted of disorderly conduct for making a false or prank 911 call or other false reports can now be held responsible for reimbursing costs incurred by the responding emergency agency under a new 2016 law. Students will be required to take a civics course focusing on government, current issues, and simulations of the democratic process in order to graduate from high school under a new law. The Illinois Chamber of Commerce says Senate Bill 1672 is one of the very few pro-growth business reforms passed by the General Assembly in 2015 and the most substantial environmental policy change in Illinois in more than a decade. Senator Sue Rezin led the effort in which Illinois companies seeking an air permit will be able to get it directly from the state instead of going through the federal government.
That creates predictability. It sends a message to business that we're open for business, and we hope that they'll invest here, create jobs, and improve our economy.
Senate Bill 903 makes sure the online ledger and the warehouse, online databases of state financial records, official reports, and local government finances will continue to be available to taxpayers. Senator Karen McConaughey sponsored this legislation in honor of the late comptroller Judy Bartopinka.
The bill makes sure that all future comptrollers are responsible to provide that same level of transparency on government finance as she always dictated and indicated was really important for the people of Illinois.
And just for fun, in 2016, pumpkin pie becomes the official state pie of Illinois.